Hi everyone, Inat Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today I'm going to show you two ways to make a Valentine's mini album. So the first one is a pocket interactive mini album from only one 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock. So I'm going to remove the side banner, don't need that, and then I'm going to cut my first piece, which is 4 by 12 inches, and this will be left for embellishments and tags to insert in the pockets. And then I'm going to cut the remaining piece to 3 4 by 8 pieces, and these are going to be the pages of my mini album. And next I'm going to show you how to fold them. So the first two are pretty easy. We're going to make a score line in the middle at 4 inches and then fold them. So that's pretty easy. The third one is going to be the cover. So we need to make a little bit of a spine to allow for all the space and all the thickness of the pages and other inserts that we're going to add. So we're going to score at 4, and then we're going to score at 3 7/8. So we're going to have 1/8 of an inch spine. So that's really thin, but it will give us the space that we need. So now we're going to attach the pages. Now, to make it a little bit more fun and interesting, I'm going to use a border punch to punch the edges of the pages, just to make it a little bit more interesting and not like a straight edge, which is a little bit more boring. So once I've done that, I'm going to attach the pages back to back to So I'm going to apply glue to the top and the bottom of each of the pages so I can attach them together and create a side pocket. So first let's punch the edges, like I said, to make it a little bit more interesting. So we're going to have the other page peeping out. So I'm going to apply glue to the top and the bottom, and then attach the two pages back to back, and then I'll have a side pocket. So I can put things in there, coupons, inserts, little cards, whatever you want. There's the pocket there. Now I'm going to attach the cover the exact same way. I'm going to apply glue to the top and the bottom, so I'll have pockets also on the right and on the left. So altogether I'm going to have 3 pockets for inserts of all kinds. Okay. So again, apply glue to the top and the bottom, and then attach back to back with the cover. This is a really fun and cute mini album. If you want to make it as a present for someone, or to insert coupons and things like that, it's really cool. So for the last the last pocket, I'm going to punch the edges, or just one edge, for my last one, and then apply glue to the top and the bottom again and attach. So basically my mini album is ready, and all I need to do now is embellish it, and this is how it looks when it's finished, with the little inserts. Then I added a small pocket here as well, and you have lots of room to write things, another insert, or to add more embellishments. And this could be a really nice gift card holder, coupon holder for Valentine's Day. Of course, you can make it with other papers for any other occasion too. So the next mini album is basically a scrap mini album because I'm using all my leftover supplies. So I took all my supplies that fit the theme of Valentine's Day, pink ones and love notes and other rhinestones and papers, of course. And what I'm going to do is use all of them to make this mini album. And I have here this chipboard piece, and this is basically 4x6 chipboard piece that is cut like a banner. Also going to use some transparencies that I have, and basically what I'm going to do is use all my papers and stickers and other things to cover all my pages and then bind them together. So what I've showed you now was the mini album that I made from a frame, and these two transparencies were basically part of the frame that I took out. So I cut all my papers to 4x6 squares to match the size of the chipboard, and I'm also going to cut some tags from papers that I have. And basically the only instructions are to use as many of the leftover supplies that you have to complete your mini album. So first I'm going to create all my holes. I'm using a bind it all machine, but if you don't have that, you can use a cinch machine or just make 2 holes for rings to bind it. I'm going to bind it on the top of the pages. You can also bind it on the side if you want. So I'm going to cover the front of my chipboard with all kinds of papers. I'm going to make a collage. I actually don't care right now about the size. I'm just adding the papers with the love story writing on it, and I'm just covering the chipboard with different pieces, and later I'm going to go around and cut it to the shape. So this is a really cool way to use paper scraps and cover a chipboard shape that is not straight like this one. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side, just to cover it with pieces that I have, with stickers that I have. Again, I'm challenging myself to use all my leftover supplies. So I'm just going to keep on covering this. Leftover stickers. And I'm also going to use punches with the papers that I have to create more interest on my page. This is again a really cool way to use all your leftovers, and you can do this not only for Valentine's Day, you can do this with any theme mini album that you want, as long as you have the leftover supplies to use it. So now I'm cutting around the paper to have my banner shape back. Just cutting the excess. So you can use scissors or a craft knife, whatever is more comfortable. And I left some of the pieces popping out a little bit just to make it a little bit more interesting. So here are all my pages. I'm arranging them according to the order that I want, and then I'm going to bind them with my bind it all ring. And again, if you don't have that, you can use just plain rings and bind it on the top or on the side. I really hope you like this tutorial and you'll make one of the 2 mini albums. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything and you'll be able to make all the projects and follow all the tutorials. So here's the finished mini album. It can stand So it's really fun. I'm going to show you all the pages, and when it's stand, you can see the pages on both sides, and you can add writings, love notes, photos, make it as a gift. And you see the pages are quite busy. I've added a lot of supplies that I had left over, papers and stickers and flowers. Here's the transparency page. Add a little flap here. So it's a really good way to use all the supplies that you don't use for any other mini album or project. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.